Get ready for the news that is shaking the EV world. Tesla's former finance chief Deepak Ahuja is making a massive move, joining the battery recycling powerhouse Redwood Materials. This is a huge reunion, as Ahuja is teaming up with J.B. Straubel, the visionary co-founder and former CTO of Tesla who launched Redwood back in 2017. This strategic pairing signals a serious push by Redwood Materials to build out a truly circular supply chain for electric vehicle batteries, aiming for profitability in this fiercely competitive market. We dive into how this financial heavyweight is set to reshape the future of battery recycling.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the incredible progress in electric trucking. Tesla has officially rolled off its first semi-truck coming straight off the high-production line, and the momentum is building fast. We have breaking news that 370 Tesla semi-trucks have already been ordered by Watt EV. This isn't just about delivery numbers. This is about infrastructure, with over 300 of these semis slated for deployment in a joint program with the Port of Oakland, complete with Tesla's megawatt charging system chargers. We explore the economic arguments for this shift away from diesel and what it means for freight logistics. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the end of an era in automotive history. Tesla has officially shut down production of the Model S and the Model X after 14 incredible years. These two vehicles fundamentally changed how the world views electric cars, proving they could be fast, luxurious, and technologically advanced. We examine the massive influence these icons had, how they pushed every major automaker to accelerate their own EV development, and what this departure signals for Tesla's next focus. And finally, we tackle a serious legal challenge rocking the Model 3 community. 2 New York residents have filed a lawsuit against Tesla, alleging that their 2021 Model 3 long-range AWD vehicle suddenly accelerated on its own, leading to devastating injuries and over $2 million in medical expenses. We break down the claims regarding defective systems, the failure of the kinetic energy recovery system, and the alleged malfunctions in the braking and airbag systems. Stay with us as we unpack the details of this major lawsuit and what it means for vehicle safety. Former Tesla CFO Deepak Ahuja has joined EV battery recycler Redwood Materials, marking a significant move that reunites him with co-founder J.B. Straubel. Ahuja, who served as CFO at Tesla during its critical growth phase, is joining Redwood as the company accelerates its mission to establish a circular supply chain for electric vehicle batteries and pursue profitability in the competitive EV market. The appointment is a major talent acquisition for Redwood Materials, which is focused on building the necessary infrastructure to recycle millions of end-of-life EV batteries over the next decade. Ahuja brings extensive financial expertise, having navigated Tesla through major milestones including its IPO, the launch of the Model S and Model X, and the challenges of the Model 3 production ramp. His tenure at Tesla involved managing cash flows during periods of intense capital strain, establishing him as a trusted figure within the company's leadership. Prior to Redwood, Ahuja served as chief financial and business officer at Zipline, a drone delivery startup, where he gained experience scaling operations in another capital-intensive hardware sector. This background aligns directly with Redwood's goals for global scaling. The collaboration between Ahuja and Straubel is central to this development. Straubel founded Redwood in 2017 and left Tesla in 2019 to dedicate himself to the recycling venture. The combination of Straubel's technical vision and Ahuja's financial acumen is expected to be crucial as Redwood strives to create a closed-loop supply chain that recovers vital battery materials for reuse in new battery production. Tesla's first production semi-truck has seen significant uptake, with 370 units now ordered by Watt EV. This order surge is tied to a joint deployment program with the Port of Oakland, where over 300 Tesla semis are slated for use. The initial 50 deliveries are scheduled to coincide with the opening of new truck charging stations at the Port of Oakland and in Fresno, equipped with Tesla's megawatt charging system, capable of providing 300 miles of range in about 30 minutes, comparable to a conventional diesel refueling time. Further charging depots are planned for Stockton this year, with Sacramento set to break ground in 2026. Addressing common misconceptions, the report clarifies the environmental advantages of electric semi-trucks. Unlike diesel trucks, which generate significant toxic air pollutants such as particulate matter, ozone, nitrogen oxides, sulfur oxides, and volatile organic compounds, electric semi-trucks do not directly emit these harmful substances. Furthermore, they can be powered by clean, renewable energy sources like solar, wind, hydroelectric, and geothermal power, contrasting sharply with diesel's reliance on fossil fuels. Industry analysts note that while fuel costs remain a key factor in fleet decisions, electrified freight solutions offer better economics than diesel today, a situation expected to strengthen as energy costs diverge. Experts suggest that the cost of installing renewable energy infrastructure is increasingly competitive with building new nuclear or natural gas power plants. The volatility of diesel fuel prices, influenced by geopolitics, supply chains, and inflation, alongside the long-term environmental impact, is cited as a factor that could eventually lead to a phase-out of diesel. Finally, the report emphasizes the direct health benefit to drivers, as switching to all-electric trucks eliminates exposure to toxic diesel fumes during refueling. Tesla has officially concluded production of its Model S and Model X, marking the end of an era that fundamentally reshaped the electric vehicle landscape after more than a decade of manufacturing. The company confirmed the cessation of production via a post on X, showing the final units rolling out of the Fremont factory. The Model S entered production in 2012, followed by the Model X in 2015. These vehicles were pivotal in mainstreaming electric vehicles, shifting public perception by demonstrating that EVs could be fast, luxurious, technologically advanced, and highly desirable, countering earlier skepticism about their practicality. At a time when EVs were often viewed as compromised, the Model S and Model X served as powerful catalysts, compelling nearly every major automaker to accelerate their own electric vehicle development. The Model S, with its sleek liftback design and minimalist interior, established a futuristic identity. It offered impressive early long-range capabilities, and Tesla's expanding supercharger network helped alleviate range anxiety, while continuous software and hardware updates positioned the company as a technology leader. The Model X expanded Tesla's footprint into the SUV segment in 2015. Featuring an unconventional design with signature Falcon wing rear doors, it balanced family utility with bold engineering. Early models offered competitive range and performance benchmarks for electric SUVs of that generation. Performance figures evolved significantly over their lifetimes. The Model S reached a peak with the tri-motor Plaid version, delivering over 1,000 horsepower and sub-2-second 0-60 mph acceleration, while maintaining substantial range. Similarly, the Model X eventually became one of the fastest SUVs globally. Collectively, the Model S and Model X contributed to an estimated 750,000 combined global sales, proving that EVs could compete directly with luxury sedans, and that electric SUVs could merge performance, utility, and range. Their influence is evident in today's automotive trends, including widespread adoption of massive infotainment screens, over-the-air updates, and rapid charging infrastructure. The departure of these flagship models reflects Tesla's strategic pivot toward future priorities, focusing increasingly on autonomous technology, robotics, and AI. While Tesla has not announced direct replacements, the legacy of the Model S and Model X ensures their impact will continue to define the trajectory of the next generation of electric vehicles. 2 New York residents have filed a lawsuit against Tesla in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York, alleging that their 2021 Model 3 long-range AWD vehicle suddenly accelerated on its own, leading to a crash that resulted in over $2 million in medical expenses for the plaintiffs. The lawsuit claims that several defective functions within the Model 3 contributed to the incident. The plaintiffs, a father and daughter, Peng Sheng Huang and Ying Huang, reported that in 2023, their vehicle crashed while being reversed into their driveway. Mr. Huang stated that the Model 3 unexpectedly stopped and then accelerated. He recounted attempting to brake multiple times, including using the kinetic energy recovery system, but the vehicle continued to move and struck a detached garage. The injuries sustained were severe. Mr. Huang reported neck and back injuries and significant emotional trauma, including an immediate fear of death. Plaintiff Ying Huang reportedly suffered catastrophic spinal cord injury, intracranial hemorrhages, neurological impairment, lung contusions, neurogenic bowel and bladder dysfunction, permanent reproductive loss, and ongoing emotional distress. The lawsuit explicitly stated that plaintiff Ying Huang's medical expenses exceed $2 million and are continuing. The lawsuit points to multiple alleged defects in the Model 3 systems. Tesla's Kinetic Energy Recovery System, KERS, is cited as defective, with plaintiffs claiming it failed to engage regenerative braking to slow the vehicle during the critical moment. Furthermore, the automatic emergency braking system is questioned, as the suit alleges Tesla replaced range-measuring radar sensors with cameras to control braking functions. The lawsuit also alleges failures in the brake control and mechanic system, citing issues with the hydraulic cylinder brake system, brake pads, rotors, the electronic brake booster, and the anti-lock braking system, ABS. Additionally, multiple airbag failures were cited, including the failure of the curtain airbag to deflate and the failure of side seat airbags to deploy, which the lawsuit claims significantly worsened the injuries. Finally, the complaint alleges that the electronic control system, specifically the drive-by-wire throttle and braking systems controlled by proprietary software, is capable of causing unintended acceleration instead of braking.